Hey there, Cerise here. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to my channel. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me know what videos you like when I upload. And it helps me to provide content that you will find interesting. So guys, speaking of content, the topic today is how to find a woman and keep her attracted to you. Of course, there are many ways. And I live here in the Dominican Republic, where a lot of men come from all around the world to meet beautiful, gorgeous women. Most men, they use money. That's what they use to get women. But what happens when the money is gone? What happens when the woman realizes that you really are not as wealthy as you are putting forward? What happens when it's time to settle down, the dust of the big romance settles, and it's time to invest with this woman, be with this woman, grow a relationship with her, a family, and become stable and secure, and she realizes that the money that's in your bank is not as much as she thought it was in the beginning? Well, chances are she will either lose interest in you, if it's money that you were using to attract her, or she will continue to use you for the little money that you do have until it's gone, and then she will be gone too. You see, gentlemen, if you are trying to attract a woman, there are very specific ways that you can do it. Us women are not very difficult. We require quite a few things, yes, but very little things in order to attract us and keep us attracted. For instance, confidence. Confidence goes such a long way. It is such an irresistible trait. And if you have it, you will attract a woman. It doesn't matter if you're 5'4" and 90 pounds soaking wet. If you are a strong man in regards to believing in yourself, you will be able to attract the woman that you want. Now, if you're not a confident man and you are fidgeting and making yourself seem less than you are in an environment where there are a lot of stronger men, you may lose the woman just by your lack of confidence. It's important to adopt confidence and also a confident body language. Keep your movements calm, controlled. Remember, no fidgeting. Don't dig at your fingers. Don't play with your keys. Don't go in your pocket and shake your coins. Pay attention to the woman. Be calm. Look at her body language. Appreciate her. Show her that you are not afraid to take up room in your environment. Claim the space that is around you. Make your arms seem nice and free and loving. Lean back a little bit. It's not difficult to release the nervousness and uncomfortability. All you have to do is take it slow. Breathe deep while focusing on the sensations in your body. You see, you don't want to breathe deep to the point where it is showing on your face and your chest is moving quickly. If you feel that you are nervous, take a couple of short breaths. Turn your head a little bit. Don't deep breathe while you're looking into her eyes. She will sense that you are feeling a little uncomfortable. One technique that you can do to start a conversation and get a girl all comfortable is by making her laugh. Be playful with her. You don't want to tease her and make fun of how she looks or anything of that nature, but maybe have a joke. Not a cheesy one, but a joke. Laugh with her and use something to open up. Playful teasing is good, but not critical teasing. That is not what's going to get her. You can get her laughing so hard just by showing tremendous confidence at the same time while you're telling her the joke. You know, dirty jokes don't really go over very well. Not all women appreciate that in the beginning. Find a cute joke. You can go online before you even go out on your date and you can pick a joke that you like. You don't want to keep going on with joke after joke after joke just to keep her laughing, because you really don't want to come off as a comedian either. But you do want to break the ice with something cute and down to earth. You know, if you really want to get her laughing and smiling, you just want to look at her and compliment her. Maybe give her an example of something that happened to you that was embarrassing before. Maybe your worst embarrassing moment. Ask her what hers was. You can get her laughing and get her to open up with anything that makes sense. Make her win you over. You know, a lot of the times men do not make us women win them over. Okay, so now you made the woman feel your confidence. You even got a laugh out of her. Now, is she worthy of you? That is the key. A lot of men, they look at a beautiful woman and they're like, wow, she's great. They get her laughing. She's cute. And then all of a sudden, what happens after she's laughing and she's cute? What substance does she hold within her? How do you even know she qualifies to be the woman that you are looking for? Well, that's when you start asking her questions. Not just her favorite color, her favorite food. Those are normal questions. Definitely ask those if no other questions come to your head. But ask her interesting questions that will make her think, that will trigger thought within her. Not only will you see what is on the top of her head, but you will also get inside of her heart by understanding how she thinks about herself. So for instance, you can ask her a question like, so, tell me 3 things about yourself that nobody would ever guess. Or you can say, tell me 1 thing about yourself that you don't like. You can say to her, tell me 1 thing about yourself that you really like and that you would want the world to know. Any different questions. You can ask her, tell me what your favorite food is and why. If you're going to ask her about food, ask her why. Ask her where her favorite vacations have been, her bucket list. Ask her what her favorite time of the day is to wake up, to rest, to watch TV. Ask her what a day in her life is like. Really get deep with your questions. You don't want to get too specific right away, like asking personal questions that may trigger pain. You don't want to ask questions that may trigger bad memories. You want to trigger pleasure because you know what? The bad memories will come when the two of you get to know each other a little bit more. But first you want to be on your best behavior and you really want to get her giggling, laughing, and sharing parts about her that make her feel free and open and not threatened at all. You also don't want to judge her. You don't want her to feel like she's on the spot. So the questions do have to have some type of a boundary, but at the same time, be free with your questions. Be genuine. Ask her open-end questions where she can just go on about herself and then also appreciate that you are interested in those questions as well. Now, when it comes to you and answering questions, because that is what's going to be mirrored, once you ask her questions, she will come back and show her interest and she will ask you questions. So how do you answer? Well, you want to give her a glimpse into your emotional well-being. So when you answer questions like, if she asks you, what type of movies do you enjoy? You would say, oh, I really love comedies, or I really love romance movies. You want to use the word love. You want to use the word enjoy. The word like is great as well, but it just is very common, and it doesn't really invite her into your passionate side. But when you say, oh, I enjoy eating octopus by the sea, or I really love watching dogs run through the field. I really love watching movies when they first come out. Little things like that. You want to express your personal experiences rather than giving just facts. You really want to build upon what your experiences are in life, what you have to offer her, and also what she has to offer you and what the two of you can share together. All right, now, when to make that move. Okay, so you got her laughing. You got her feeling comfortable. You really got her expressing her personality and maybe even sharing a few secrets with you about her past. Now you are attracted. You're ready for the touch. That is the key. There's really no record on when to do it, how to do it. But with each person, I will say this, it is different. But you will know when a woman wants to be touched. Reach out, touch her. Touch her hair, touch her cheek. If she recoils, if she moves away or kind of bends away from you when you touch her, it could be that she's shy. Definitely. But there is a certain way. When a girl is shy, she'll giggle and and she'll move back a little bit. But you will know when she recoils. When she recoils, you do not want to touch her. Give her space. At that moment, you want to build more comfort with her. You want to talk a little bit more. You want to pretend like that touch you didn't even do, because you need to create more comfort between the two of you. Get her laughing again. Get that emotional connection going. She will feel a bit more comfortable. And as she does, then you can try again to remove that tension. And again, if she recoils, she moves back, then just take your time and speak to her again. Now, you don't want to be touching and feeling and picking and poking minute after minute. Yeah, you do want to go to try to touch her nicely somewhere. And if she moves her legs or moves her shoulder or pulls back, chances are she's not ready. So again, you just pull back. But you don't want to pull back, obviously. You don't want to make it clear that you are clued into her keys, to her cues. You don't really want to make that obvious. You just want to be friendly and giggle, pull back, and, get her to laugh again, and then slowly move in again. The last thing you want to do is hover over her and be breathing on her, touch her, make her laugh, touch her again, make her laugh. No. That's not what I'm saying here. Just enjoy the process of meeting the woman. Focus on having fun. Okay? That is it. Grow from your interaction with her. If you see that she likes your jokes, say another one. Point out certain people in the crowd. Be a people watcher with her. Giggle. Laugh at what's going on around you. Remember, confidence, laughter, touching. All of those are keys to let the woman know that you are attracted. The best way is to be natural. Be natural. Talk with her, flirt with her. Make it a point to talk to at least 3 women a day in order to practice talking with women. Whether these women are on social media. So, now that you have those tips, you might want to put them into practice, but you don't have anyone to put them into practice with. Well, that's all right, because we have something called social media. And in social media, you can practice all you want. Talk to at least 3 women a day. Not all women are going to open up to you on social media, but you might be a friend of a woman on Facebook. You might be a friend of a woman on Instagram. You might be a friend of a woman on Twitter. And if you're not, then start adding random women. That's okay. It's all right to follow random women. A lot of them have their pages open. Some of them are workout gurus. Some of them are soul coaches like myself. Some of them are teachers. Some of them aren't even on with professions. Some of them are just showing pictures of their daily activities and what they like to eat. Reach out to them. Tell them that you enjoy their page. Just say hi to them each day. Get into the practice of speaking to women. Do not be shy. If you are a person who is a little back offish and you don't want to freak out any women because you're afraid that you may come off like a creep or whatever, don't worry about that. She can easily block you, or she can easily just ask you not to bother her. But the important thing is for you to be confident. Remember, that's the number one rule. And if you don't have that confidence in person, then you're going to need to build it up virtually. And if you don't have that confidence virtually, that's okay too. You're at the first level, and many men are. All you have to do is start. All you have to do is find someone on social media, reach out and say hello. You don't even need to use your real name. You can open up a fake account. You can open up an account under your dog's name, your cat's name. And you can just leave messages for her in her open forum. If her Instagram page is open and she's beautiful, she has a photo up there and she's talking about something that you like, open up the conversation. Hello, I really love this photo. It reminds me of one that I took when I was in Madrid or Cuba or here in the Dominican Republic. You open up conversation. Be yourself. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful. And if you're saying right now that you are naturally a bashful, shy person, and that is yourself, then perhaps start transitioning who you are so you can break out of that shell. We need to grow in life. Even a lobster breaks out of his shell at times. Even a lobster needs to get out of that shell and become vulnerable for a certain moment until the shell grows again. Google how a lobster grows. A lot of us think that the shell grows with the lobster, and that is not so. Even a lobster with a hard shell that protects itself needs to break out every now and again. Get out of your shell. Break out of it. Grow a new, harder, bigger shell. Take up space in the world. Show people how confident you are. Show people your humor. Show people the substance that resides within you. What you have learned in life. What makes you tick. Offer people something. And that is how you will find a woman. You will attract a woman and hold on to a woman. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Cerise Fairfax. My website is cerisefairfax.com. Please follow me on social media if you're always looking for a good quote or just a wonderful shoulder to lean on. Big blesses, huge hugs, and loads of love.